All right, welcome back to episode 4. Yeah, 4 in already. How's it going, gentlemen? Brandon, Jose, maybe specifically.
I'll let
Oh,
Jose go
I'm doing
first because he had
great.
a good weekend.
Yeah, I'm 10-1. That's how I am.
I lost to Tommy Meatball, so I don't really know where to go from there.
Yeah, Stouty, how you doing? How was your Thanksgiving?
It was all right. I mean, I don't want to talk about the game so much. It kept me up. I had to wake up at 3:30, and they stayed around just enough for me to have to stay up and get 4 hours of sleep. But the season's over. Chalk it.
We'll talk about that eventually. I'm not ready to chalk it up for the Seahawks yet. Don't you worry. But yeah, Jose, Brandon, and we went to Giants Patriots yesterday. Got to see Tommy DeVito and then 2 quarters of Mac Jones and 2 quarters of Bailey Zappi. So yeah, that was I saw that actually. So it was a slugfest. We literally at one point in the second quarter were like, what if this ends in 0-0? It and I
I
saw
was rooting
today.
for it, honestly, at a certain point. That would have been
So
hilarious.
Isaiah Hodgins finally got it going for the Giants and punched one in. And I saw it was a minute 52 left in the second quarter. I think that's the longest an NFL game has gone this entire season until points were scored.
So I was like trying to pretend when we were there that I wanted to lose that game. And it wasn't until the first points were scored when I realized, like, oh, this kind of sucks. Like, yeah, we suck, and I know we suck, but we're losing to these clowns too. Like, that's tough to be there in person. So,
Brandon.
yeah, yeah.
And listen, a lot of people forget because I used to be bad. And the way it works is you're at peace with tanking, losing. You don't care. The second that ball gets snapped, we care. We want to win
Right.
every game. From game start to game finish. After that, we don't care. But during the game, I'm all like, no.
Yeah, I did have a couple funny moments where, like, early in the game, like there were a couple people to like my right who, like, I didn't know, but they were in Patriots gear. So like something would happen and they'd be like, "Yeah," like give a high five. I'm like, "Yeah, go Giants!" And they just like looked so confused. They're like, "What?" They didn't understand the art of tanking yet. But I mean, I was in shambles halfway through the third, so I get it.
How about that one fan that we saw walking in with the Giants number 15 jersey on and he taped cutlets over the name on the back?
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
That was my favorite jersey of the day, I think. We saw some pretty interesting jerseys at the game. That's what I always love about going to an NFL game is what random jerseys can we see? And I always take pride in that myself. I wore a Detroit Lions Ndamukong Suh jersey yesterday.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a piece of garbage, right?
My
It
That's
was
favorite
between
brutal.
part was
that and
when
my
we
Jets
saw
Ryan
those group of
Fitzpatrick
guys
jersey.
wearing Galladay shirts.
Oh, the Galladay jerseys were disgusting.
Yeah. Didn't see a single Aaron Hernandez jersey. Disappointing.
No,
Oh
but like
God.
whenever I saw a Randy Moss jersey, I had to like do a double take to make sure like there wasn't some sicko doing it. I was like, dude, I was like that close as a kid from like asking for an Aaron Hernandez jersey. Then like the stuff came out, and it's like, oh, that was good.
That's
Good.
brutal.
So instead, I got Steven Ridley, who got concussed and is no longer. It didn't go down as a Patriots legend. No, Steven
That's
Ridley.
fucked up. That's still a better story than the alternative. So
I mean,
Yeah.
I could have the Aaron Hernandez jersey probably would have killed it like Darty's though. College, if you think about it.
God, I guess so.
Yeah, that's either got to be the coolest kid at the party or the weirdest kid at the party showing up with the Aaron Hernandez.
Oh God. I don't I don't I
I
don't
don't
wa- I
think
don't
I, I
want to
don't
meet
think I
I don't
saw
want to
it.
meet I don't want to meet that guy. Yeah, we got a good week of football ahead of us, so I think we should start off with the Thursday night football game. Stouty Seahawks taking on the Cowboys. What's your initial
Yeah,
reaction, Stouty? How you feeling? They got smoked by the Niners on Thanksgiving.
yeah. I mean, I told you guys it was gonna happen, right? Alternate spread. I was confident.
You called
Um,
it. You did call it. I
yeah,
know Jose took you up on
That's
that.
my fucking man. That's
yep,
my
yep.
boy.
That was the only good part about that was if you guys bet it, but it's tough because we're the worst team in football with a winning record. I'm confident I say that.
That's not true. That's not true.
Who else has
The
a winning
Pittsburgh
record?
Steelers are still a team.
They'd beat us. They'd beat us, and
Broncos,
I think
Oh
Broncos
yeah,
are better
dude.
than Seattle.
Yeah, that's right.
Colts.
I think they
Hey,
would win. You guys
let's.
aren't built to beat Iowa.
Wait,
They did
Colts have a
pop in
winning
my.
record?
Yeah, they're
They
6-5. We're gonna
All right,
talk
so we're the
about.
second worst team
Oh,
with a winning record in
oh,
football.
damn it! All
Yeah.
right. Well, now I might have to change my pick for this game.
No,
Well,
It's,
no,
no,
yeah.
Ellis, Ellis, I'm jumping right in your hole. I'm right in your hole.
let's
Go
go. Let's
Colts,
go,
man. Colts are
Jose.
good. The Colts are sneaky good. I will not allow the kind of this slander to occur on the Colts.
It's dude, they're well coached. They're good. We'll save that for another time. We'll save that for later in this when we get to Colts Titans. But let's just we'll stick with Seahawks Cowboys real quick.
Dallas by
I
double
love you.
digits.
I love you, Jose. Though appreciate it. But Stouty, let's hold the horses. Well, first of all, is Kenneth Walker still hurt?
Yeah, he still got that injury. I don't know. I doubt he'll play next or this coming. Yeah, no, short week. No, he's not playing. No. Well,
Yeah.
Sharp will be starting first. I mean, he's not bad. I like Charbonnet. I mean, he's definitely not the problem. I mean, our offensive line sucks. Gino is making terrible decisions. Our team, I'm gonna say we're poorly coached. All around, we're poorly coached. Pete Carroll is a people pleaser. And what has the guy done without, we had a winning season last year. Sure, we got smoked in the playoffs. He had the LOB. I don't know how much credit I'm giving Pete Carroll at this point because we are dog shit.
Damn. Steph said screw the Super Bowl.
Who couldn't have gone out? I could have coached that team to a winning season.
I know for Madden for sure. We got that.
I'm telling you right now, that's one thing. I think the average Joe could go out there and coach that Seattle team and have a winning record.
Okay, all right. Here's what I'm gonna say. Yes, the Seahawks got smoked by the Niners last week, but you know who else got smoked by the Niners? The Cowboys, 42-10. I know the Cowboys are a good team. I'm not gonna rag on them for that, but you can't apologize for who you play, but they've beaten the Commanders, the Panthers, the Giants twice, the Jets. They have not beaten good teams yet. I think the best team that they've beaten so far is the Rams at 5-6. Double check me on that. I'm pretty sure that's a fact.
No, you're right.
I just think that 8.5 is too many points. It's too many points. The Seahawks, they're probably a good bad team. I don't know. I think they're still other teams in the NFL suck. Other teams in the NFL are worse than the Seahawks. I think it's just too many points. I don't know if I'm not saying the Seahawks are going to win, but it's too many points. That's all I'm going to say. I said that about Packers Lions, and then you guys convinced me otherwise, and I switched over.
Yeah, but that was because you're an American. That's why you switched over.
Right. Detroit
Yeah,
Lions on Thanksgiving.
I had to. Not our fault.
that's true. But I'm not Seahawks plus 8.5 isn't like my big play of the week, but I think it's too many points. Go look at the teams that the Cowboys have beaten and who they've lost to. They're gonna be in the playoffs. They're a good team. You can't apologize for who you've played so far. Just don't just say the Cowboys are gonna smoke another team. That's all I'm saying.
I think they're gonna smoke another team.
Fuck.
We can't block anybody. Micah Parsons going to have 3 sacks.
Oh, Jose, give us a sec. Yeah, I think your connection's
Maybe
getting a little shitty. Oh,
Beep boop beep boop.
beep boop beep boop. I think you're back.
am I back?
I think so.
Okay. Ellis, I think you may
Yes.
be right here. I was gonna drag on you, gonna shit on you. I think you're right. Cowboys pummel on bad teams, and I was gonna say that the Seahawks are a bad team, but I thought about it a little bit more, and they're not. They're just a fake bad team. They're not great, but the record doesn't express what they actually are. So I think they could hold their ground against the Cowboys.
It's what
I
I
hope
said
so.
about it's what I say about the Colts. Like the Colts suck, but other teams suck more. Like, come on. It's
Who have
just
the
don't.
Seahawks beaten? If I might
Our
ask.
best wins: Cleveland, Detroit.
Commanders. That's spicy.
Yep. I mean, our best 3 wins are probably better than the Cowboys' best wins.
I don't
Yep.
know.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Detroit
Oh,
and Cleveland,
easily,
yes.
easily. Brandon,
That's
did you
2.
not hear me
Cleveland?
say? Did you not hear me
We
say
beat
that
Cleveland.
the Rams
With
have the best
PJ
record?
Walker.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Deshaun Watson
matter.
sucks.
The Rams
PJ
are
Walker
the Rams
sucks.
are the best
DTR
team.
sucks.
The Rams are the best team that the Cowboys have beaten at 5-6. Then next is I mean, they
I
beat
don't
the
know,
Chargers
man.
by
I think
3.
the Lions are kind of showing their colors here late in the season, so I don't really
Well,
Stouty,
you can respect that win in overtime and
Stouty.
beating the Browns by 4. Like I don't know. The
You're fucking
defense for the
delusional,
Browns
bud.
are
You're
legit.
yeah,
delusional. You're
I
delusional.
don't understand where you're coming from
Am I
Put him
here.
in
getting
a
pushed
fucking
into a
straight jacket.
Cowboys 8.5? All right, take Cowboys spread now.
Is that
Is
going to
that what's
be
happening?
Brandon's rent for the week?
No,
You know
I gotta
what?
look
no,
at
No,
I gotta look
absolutely.
at what
I
our
was gonna shit. No. I was gonna shit on Seattle how bad we are, but the disrespect you're throwing at them is actually
Who are
absurd.
you beating?
I just gave you 3 teams that are better than their best win, you dumbass. I
You
gave you
said
fucking
Browns,
Detroit.
Detroit. Who was 3?
You can take
Who's
Detroit and
3?
Cleveland's wins alone, and they're combined for more than how many Dallas has beaten with their fucking every game they've
Yeah,
won this
but
season.
they're
I bet
kicking the
they all
crap out
stink.
of the bad
It doesn't
teams. You guys are
matter.
beating the
It
bad
doesn't
teams by
matter.
4.
It doesn't matter. We still have beaten better teams. It doesn't matter how you win. It's the same finish line at the end of the day.
But
I'd
you're losing
rather,
to bad teams too.
yeah, but how can you sit here and say we're gonna get fucking demolished then?
Because
was all
you're a
for
bad
it in the
team. If
beginning.
you lose to bad teams regularly, then you're a bad team.
No, a bad team's the New England Patriots who lost to Tommy DeVito.
Absolutely.
Seattle has lost. Yeah, we've lost some bad games, but Detroit would beat you guys by literally 50. I hope you know that. Detroit would score 50 and you guys would not score. 50-0
What does
would
that
be
have
in
to
the
do with the
picture.
that
Cowboys
would be the
Seahawks?
actual
Do we want
game
to talk
where
about the
Dan
Patriots or
Campbell
do we want to talk
actually
about the
bites the
No,
Cowboys?
kneecap.
I'm just telling you a bad
All
team
right.
is losing by 50 to the Lions. A good
All
team
you
beat the Lions.
the best stuff you just talked about
We're
was the
the
Patriots, and we're talking
I
about the Seahawks.
I still do hold my ground on Seattle's the worst winning record team in football, but that does not mean that Dallas's wins have any substance compared to Seattle. Seattle's at least beaten a good team this year. We've beaten 2. We've beaten 2, maybe
Jose,
3.
Jose, as an NFC fan, how are you feeling about
You're
this
delusional.
conversation?
No, you're absolutely delusional.
Dude. Oh,
Listen,
all right. I can show him. I'll back
I
up.
am I still am I good?
Yeah, you're
Oh
good.
yeah.
Listen, the Seahawks. If we're going based off of records, then what are we talking about here? The Seahawks record doesn't matter. It's about how they play every single game. Like they're not a shit team. They're not bad by any means. They're playing bad. They can't get the job done. There's a whole different story in there. And the Cowboys pummel on very bad teams and can't take the next step up. But my question is, do you think your Seahawks can beat the Rams?
No.
So then I'm taking
No.
the Cowboys.
Yeah, they're like that's it.
It's about matchup, Brandon. I told you, did I not sit here and tell you that the Niners would smack Seattle because we struggled with them over and over again?
Guys,
What's your biggest complaint with Geno?
This game.
What's my
this
biggest
game is
complaint
in
with Geno?
Dallas.
Decision
This
making.
game is in Dallas.
What did the Cowboys do best? Force
Turn the ball
turnovers,
over.
take the ball
But
from
it
you.
does
And
not.
then
Here's my thing. Dallas is just like
that's
the
the
Dolphins.
matchup.
They're fraudulent. I'm not saying Seattle's going to beat them, but
they're 8-3.
here's my. Okay. Oh, if you give Seattle
you
their
could,
schedule,
like,
if
you
you
call
give
them
Seattle
frauds every
their
week, they're
schedule, we're
8-3. At
fighting
one
for 8
point,
and
do they
3
become
too.
real?
We're fighting for 8 and
What's
3 too
their
if you
point
give Seattle
differential
Dallas'
compared to
schedule.
your guys's?
We
You
play
guys
in
are
a
both not playing a
what?
who besides you have the Niners. You have 2 games a year in your division.
Yes, the Rams are also a tough team for Seattle. I'm
won?
talking
Niners,
stylistically. I'm
Jose,
talking
I think you were there for
stylistically.
that one. I don't
What?
know.
Oh yeah.
I don't care
Listen.
about the. Wait a minute. What are you comparing Dallas or Philly to San Fran for? Who gives a shit who's better between the two?
You're
I could
saying
care
you're in
less.
some insanely hard division. Then Dallas's division is harder.
Okay. Let's relax
Arizona
here.
is that much better than the Giants?
No, Arizona's terrible.
Exactly. So what are we talking
They
about?
beat the fucking Patriots.
Dallas has a better
They're
record
equally
in
as
a
bad
harder
as the
division.
Giants, but they're not as bad as the Patriots.
What do they have to do with Seattle versus Dallas?
I've sat here and told you. You want to run mouth about my team? Your team's got 2 wins or some shit,
Because we're
but they
talking
suck.
about that game.
So
when we get to the Patriots, I'll pick against them.
All right. Honestly, here's
we
the
can
thing.
talk about how bad the Patriots
I've gotten to a point where I understand that Seattle can't do anything this season. So when they lose, it's whatever. But you're ridiculous about this. To sit here and give Dallas props over anything. I have stayed consistent and shitting on the Dolphins, and I will continue to do that. And now the Dallas is getting it too because I just don't understand. They're going. You just wait.
All right.
Just wait.
All right.
I think.
I'm
All right.
willing to wait.
So
we can get to the next one.
I think Stout and I. So Stout and I are Seahawks. You and Jose and Brandon are the Cowboys.
Well, no, I did
Seems
say
I'm
good. We
I'm
need
Dallas
to
would
really
win
find
by
ex-
some of
double
this.
digits in the beginning of this, but for us to get pummeled is
Yeah, I was
ridiculous.
going to
But
point that
okay.
out. That's the best part about all of this. You started with saying Dallas was going to win by double digits, and then you did exactly what I said. Once the game starts, all that shit goes out the window. We care about winning, and you
Well,
went
double
right for the
digits opposed
defense.
to
You're
pummeled, like double digits to pummeled is different. I do think we'll lose and have to try. We're gonna try to catch up, but to sit here and say Dallas is a threat to
listen, guys.
anybody is ridiculous. But we'll
It's
move
this
on.
is guys.
I love it.
This game is in Dallas.
Good.
Dallas's record at home is gross. They're awesome at home. They absolutely put on the show. They come out for the lights at home against the Seahawks, a team that is. I don't know. I just think that I'm gonna say. I think this is an obvious pick for me.
sounds like
It's like borderline lock for me.
We're
sounds like I need
split.
to wait until Thursday, and the line's gonna move to 10.5 by then. I don't know.
This is a big wait for the injuries also, because like there's a couple guys on each team where this matchup could change pretty easily.
I'm gonna bet defensive touchdown.
Yeah, I'm good to move on.
Ooh.
Good to move on to the next game. I like that, Jose. I'll remember that. Oh, that what's that cornerback's name who just broke the record for most pick sixes in a
Darren
season?
Bland.
Yeah, he got it by week 12. That's insane.
I don't know why I got legitimately happy for that. Like that's one of the things about when your team sucks. I guess you just want to see like
Because that's cool.
general like good things happening around the league. And I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. I was like, he doesn't play for my team. Why do I care about this? But
Let's just get it out of the way. Chargers, Patriots. You want to?
we stink.
Yeah, you do stink. I'm taking the Chargers
Ugh.
-6.
Yeah. What scares me here is like this is the type of win that the Patriots could possibly get just to worsen our draft position and then just get demolished the rest of the way. But yeah, the Chargers should be able to handle this one even.
It is a winnable game, and -6 is a huge spread for the Chargers, who usually only play one score games. But Patriots, they're so bad right now. When we went to that game yesterday,
Dude.
so I'm not like some good football evaluator or whatnot, but I was like, all right, let's actually look at the routes the receivers are running, what Mac Jones is seeing, if he's like actually missing open guys or if his receivers just aren't getting open. Like, does he suck or is some of it like actually not his fault? He actually
Terrible.
sucks. I pointed it out in the first quarter that he missed Juju on a wide open 20 yards down the field run. I don't know. I don't know what the route was, but whatever. And I saw him miss at least two or three more open guys, and he threw that awful interception. Bailey Zappi, I don't think he's going to be anything much better. Maybe a fun little change of pace. We'll see.
Yeah, that's it. He's just
But
literally.
yeah, Brandon Staley's still coaching for his job. Chargers, I mean, if they somehow rattled off a couple wins, maybe some things fell in their favor with teams ahead of them losing some games. Maybe they somehow stumble back into the playoff picture. I don't think so, but they're going to keep trying to win games. I think they're going to pummel the Patriots.
Yeah, that's probably the difference here is like the Chargers pretend to have hope and the Patriots, there's absolutely no pretending in that room. Like it's so bad.
Yeah, like at this point for the defense, it's like, all right, we have to put up or we have to not allow more than 2 touchdowns if we want a chance to win this game, which they can't really do. So they might just give up at halfway through the game.
I would like to at least see Malik Cunningham play. Like if we're gonna suck, don't just have like two versions of a bad quarterback. But you know, they're just
Yeah.
unathletic like game managers. Like give me Malik Cunningham or Tommy DeVito.
Yeah. Stow, Jose, either you guys got anything?
The record
I'll
speaks
let
for themselves.
Stouty
I'm
go
good.
That's true.
I'm good.
All right. Where as an NFL
Oh,
fan, as a football fan, you kind of
Jose, restart. You cut out, I think. Sorry.
this is one of those fun games where when you are just a fan of football, seems like just a bad game, right? You're just very clean cut, Chargers, move on, and have a day. When you gamble, you understand that this game, this might be the upset of the week. For no reason. I've nothing to back that up at all. There's no
Unfortunately.
reason the Patriots should win this game. But I think the Chargers could charger their way into losing this game. And I really just don't know how, but I think they could do it.
They
That's
could.
what's tough. The Chargers is like there are some teams who are like, yeah, they're not great, but they could win every game. The Chargers aren't good, and they could also manage to lose like any game, like something like
Yeah.
this, where they're clearly the better team on paper.
I'm honestly
But just
shocked that Brandon Staley still has his job after losing to the Ravens last night. They are just completely underperforming this year.
Haley's getting like hilariously angry post game.
Yeah, he has been.
That's
It's
how you.
funny. Well, they're calling him out for his defense because I mean, supposed to be this defensive head coach, but they're one of the worst teams in the league on defense.
Yeah, I mean they
Yeah,
had a good game last night, didn't they? They gave up 20, right?
I think so. Yeah, to the
Yeah,
Ravens.
Yes.
one of those was real late.
Yeah, it was a last minute touchdown by Zay Flowers, but they still suck.
Justin Tucker missed a field
Yeah,
goal. Just saying.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yeah, he's missed a
Dad.
few field goals. Like this has been one of his
Personally,
hasn't this been one of his worst seasons in a while?
I don't know, Ellis. Personally, I couldn't imagine having a bad kicker. I would not know what that's like. Sorry.
Shout out Jake Elliott. Yeah. All right. That's all I got for Chargers Patriots.
It's my goat.
We'll
Shout out
see how
Chicken Little.
All right. We don't have to spend too much time on this game, but Lions Saints. The Lions are -4.5. It's down in New Orleans. All I'm gonna say is the only way I would be scared of the Saints is if Jameis Winston was playing. Derek Carr's ass. Chris Olave could also possibly be out. The Lions got embarrassed on Thanksgiving, which sucks to say that they're still sad to watch on Thanksgiving. But yeah, Chris Olave might be out. Lions, they kind of got like that mini bye or whatever, because they played Thursday. The Saints played on Sunday, so they're gonna be better rested. They need to bounce back. I think the Lions are gonna win this.
I agree. The Lions losing on Thanksgiving, that was the most fault. And I'm just so sick of the Saints. I'm so sick of their shit. We put Derek Carr out there. I don't like watching it. Put Jameson. I've had enough. I'm over it. I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
done. Give me the Lions. Give me the Lions.
I don't.
Lions.
This is starting to feel like when they started Mike Glennon over Gardner in Jacksonville. Like it's the same vibes. Like just give us the fun backup. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah. You riding with us, Stow? Sounds like is everybody Lions -4.5 or
I think
I'll
so.
be Lions -9.5, honestly.
yeah.
I'll move it.
I think especially coming off the bad Thanksgiving loss, like this is a perfect like kneecap biting game.
Yeah. If Chris
it is.
Olave is out, Alvin Kamara is gonna have 20 receptions.
And you know what? You know what? You know what? Alvin Kamara over on receptions.
Lions
Lock it
money
in.
line, Kamara receptions. That's gonna be on this week's rent, baby. Which we have not
Check
hit
the
one.
number.
Which we have not hit yet. We gotta figure something out, boys. So
No
I've
one
been on a
actually
heater.
checks.
I've been on a heater.
yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's gonna be a good game. Let's just go Colts Titans. I'm ready. I'm juiced up about the Colts. They're 6-5. They're a good football team. So I'm gonna just kidding. They suck, but other teams suck more. That's what I'm gonna say. They
Right
also
on.
they have all their games coming up are all winnable. I'm not saying they're gonna win all the games. If they can go 4-2 in these next 6 games, let me find their schedule. I should know it by heart. I was literally looking at it all day today, just getting super excited about Colts being in the playoff picture. They got Titans next week, Bengals week after, Steelers, which is could be an important game if they win that. Like Steelers are, I think, a game ahead of them in the playoff picture right now. Then they have the Falcons, the Raiders, and Texans last week, which could be another like huge deciding playoff game for them. If I'm thinking maybe if they rattle off 4 wins and one of those wins being either so if they go 4-2 and if one of those wins are either the Steelers or the Texans, I think Colts are in. Sorry, I'm juiced up. You just
For
gotta
your
get hope.
sake, I hope so. For your sake, I hope so. We can't just have one team from this podcast make the playoffs. So Seattle will
I'd
not be
be
making it. So
listen. The
You guys are
Colts.
around there though.
The Colts are
yeah.
in the best position. No one's sniffing out the Colts. Everyone's just letting them do their thing. The Colts are a good team. They're not going to win the Super Bowl. I'm not delusional, but I think they win the next. I think you're right, Ellis. I really do think you're onto something. The only problem is I genuinely don't think like a look ahead spot for me gambling wise. Steelers against the Colts. That's going to be such a great line to take the Steelers on because you guys can't compete with Iowa football. The Steelers are the somehow, some way we're winning this game. You're going to beat us in every other remark except for scoring. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about the Titans, to be honest, just because it's a divisional opponent. Vrabel usually plays well against us, but it's Will
Why'd you
Levis
say
against a
that?
divisional opponent. I don't know.
I'm not
And
sold on Will Levis the way I was, man.
so the other
Yeah,
thing
I'm out on
that
the Colts.
They had a mad game last week. Right?
the other thing I am
Yeah.
worried about is so Grover Stewart, our D tackle, he's one of the best interior run defenders. It's the defense has been playing all right the past couple weeks, but he's a big part of the run defense, and I think Derrick Henry could maybe get something going without him in the middle. We'll see though.
Derrick Henry's washed, I heard.
No, he's not. Wait, actually, how do you? No, he had 2 touchdowns,
No, he
right?
had a good week last week, but earlier in the year, people were starting to be like, "Oh, is he done?" No, he's just Derrick Henry.
It was really, it definitely was a scary time, but Tractor Cedo season will always take place. Yeah, let's open.
November.
Let's close the roof. It's at the Colts game. Let's close the roof, make it warm, not let Tractor Cedo go into full effect if we want to win this game. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, you talked me out of the Colts. You can't say things like that. Vrabel usually plays well against us. That's what Stouty said to me last week. I took his team alternate spread.
I mean, we beat him earlier this season. Like we beat him pretty good.
No, listen, I'm not betting the Titans. I'm just not touching the game.
Right.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
I can't touch the game. That's an insane stat. I gotta go look up NAC numbers because if these numbers are backed up by it, that's valuable information. You can't be touching a divisional game like that.
It's probably not as wide of a margin as I'm making it to be, but in the last like 5 years, Vrabel is definitely the Titans have definitely beaten the Colts more in that head-to-head matchup easily. But that's all. AJ Brown always rips up the Colts, and not having him there, I've been loving it. Thank you, Jose. Yeah. All right.
Any other Titans players you don't want, I'll take them off your hands.
True.
Sure, DeAndre Hopkins could use a better home at this point.
D-Hop.
Yeah. Let's go Cardinals Steelers. We don't have to spend too
Do we
much.
have to? Do we really have to?
All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna take the Cardinals plus 5.5. The Steelers are gonna win this game by 3. They only put up 16 points against the Bengals, but first time in 58 games, I think that dates back to 2020 that they've had over 400 yards. You know how funny would it be though if they just started getting all these yards and had like an electric offense, but they just started losing games.
Hey, it's
That
the
game is for
Steeler way.
sickos.
Yeah.
That game is for sickos. That being said, I would be betting on the Steelers, and I'll be watching every single moment of that game. That game is going to be awesome. Nothing good is going to happen ever throughout the entire game. That's going to be awesome. And the only way to watch this game is going to be if you personally tune into the game. Because if you put on Red Zone, Scott Hansen is not sniffing this game. Okay? That's what I will be doing.
Is this an underplay? Total's 39.5.
Team total 9.5.
39.5.
Oh, the full total. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an
That's
under.
probably an
That's an
under.
under. That's an
Under.
under. That's an under.
You're
That's an
asking them
under.
both to score 20.
Might be a fun little adjusted under with the Steelers money line.
Guys, the football god they just showed us what is going to happen with Pittsburgh through Iowa football. They're not scoring points, but they're winning games. Okay, I don't know how. I don't get it, but it's become beautiful at this point, watching how gross it is.
It's
Yeah.
Eli Manning Jr. Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, I mean
slam the under for that.
you can't take that name. Unfortunately, that name is already reserved for Daniel Dimes,
Yep.
the second coming of Eli. I've never seen a more identical human being in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah, but he's too fast and plays different. Like Kenny also
He's
looks
just
goofy,
younger.
plays similar.
Give Daniel a couple years. He'll grow into this speed.
I was gonna say, I don't
Yeah,
think Eli's
probably.
ever
He'll slow
sniffed
down.
20 miles per hour. Electric scooter.
Listen, he's a young dog. He's excited. It's a new game. It's a new era. He'll slow down.
Yeah. All right. I'm ready for the next game, Falcons Jets, if you guys are.
Another one.
Give me Falcons. I love this game. I'm not gonna watch it.
Falcons.
I'm not gonna watch it, but Falcons -3.
Desmond
I don't
Ritter,
care. I don't care if it's
Tim Boyle.
I don't care if it's Tim Boyle or Zach Wilson. Give me the Falcons -3.
If you have children, I would recommend not letting them watch that game if you want them
No.
to get into
What's the
football.
over/under on that?
To be
Another
honest,
fun under.
I don't know. The Falcons are finally using Bijan though. It's
34
about
and a half. Oh my God.
That's under still, I think. Still.
This is
Listen,
a
that game is
gross week.
that game is also for sickos, but this one's for sickos and perverts. I will not be tuning into this game, but I will tell you what I'll be doing. I will be taking the Falcons. Ellis is completely correct, and my reasoning is I watched the game last weekend. I mean, on Black Friday, at my friend's house. His whole family is a bunch of Jets fans, so we watched the game from a Jets fan's perspective.
Huh.
The defense checked out. They
Yeah.
completely checked out, and I get it. My friend said, shout out Jake. He said something very important. He goes, his dad got mad because Sauce Gardner let up on a play, and he turns around and he goes, Dad, would you want to guard Sauce Gardner? I mean, would you want to guard Tyreek Hill for the entire game, knowing that if you screw up one time, the whole game is over?
Dude, that's what I
Right.
was literally about to say. Like, they're not gonna Bijan's gonna break one person's ankles, and that person's gonna be like, "Fuck this."
It's not worth getting put on a Instagram highlight. Like for what? You suck.
Yeah, yeah, people are gonna build their huddle tape today. I mean that day.
Yeah. All right.
Falcons money line.
Falcons -3, baby. We love it. All right. Next game.
And there's our intro.
Okay. Let's just move on to the last 1 o'clock game we haven't talked about. Dolphins Commanders. It's at Commanders. There's like a 10% chance I could go to this game. It's probably not going to happen the way it's all set up. I might have a $10 parlay riding on it to pay for the ticket, and that's the only way I'm going if it were to happen. So we'll see. But yeah, Dolphins are -9.5, I think. The Commanders, I think, are just on cruise control. I think Ron Rivera's like, I'll let Bieniemy or something do all the offense, see what he's got. Just let me go out with my pride and just let me make it to the end of the season. I don't know. Yeah. I'm probably going to stay away from it, but Dolphins will probably smoke them.
Dolphins will
Yeah, I
win
think it's Dolphins
because it's
spread.
not a good team.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Simple enough. Frauds. The frauds are winning.
Yeah.
Or the
The Miami
winning by and a
fraudlings
half.
will win. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Jose?
Dolphins -9.5.
Yes,
Dolphins
sir.
-9.5. It's the Dolphins aren't going to get much more wins here as the season comes to an end. They've had a tough schedule, and I just they're the bottom of the best teams in the league. That's really what it comes down to. So that's why they can't take that step up in class.
Yeah.
But against the Commanders, I think the Commanders at their stadium's horrible. Everything's trending in the Dolphins' way. They need the momentum. The Commanders really don't care that much anymore. So, that being said, I'm fully prepared to be entirely wrong. Because Sam Howell comes out and looks like Prime Brady. So Dolphins minus 9.5.
Pisses me off. It could just be another week where Sam Howell looks like a top 5 quarterback.
I changed my mind. Under 49.5.
Ooh,
I like that actually.
don't believe in the Dolphins or don't believe in the
Slow.
Commanders.
Don't think either team is going to come and show out.
Okay. All right.
I don't think I'm going to touch that total because the Dolphins could just get it themselves. But
That is true.
not that they probably would. Like they haven't done 70 points again. But the fact that they did it once just terrifies me with the Dolphins under.
Yeah, the Commanders are just bad.
Yeah.
Ellis, your friend is a Commanders fan, correct?
Not Dolphins fan.
If Ellis hits his bet and goes to this game, Dolphins minus 9.5 becomes a super mega lock play, boots on ground.
Okay. Perfect.
That's strictly off of vibes. If he hits this parlay and then goes to the game, there's no chance they lose that game. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dude, it's Jordan and my boy Christian. We were literally in a group chat all day just trying to figure out the best way to construct this parlay.
Whoever
Who
took
knows?
Justin Fields on over is going to fuck you guys tonight.
We didn't end up taking that. The one that I am scared of
Okay.
is Darnell Mooney over 25.5 receiving yards.
That's worse. That
We'll
is
see.
so much worse.
He's gotten it a decent amount this season.
Ellis will be watching the game from home. Just throwing that out there.
You're gonna get put in another group chat with Jordan. You're like becoming his biggest hater. I love it.
But here's my thing though. You look at the guys that you can do player props with. You have Hawkinson, you have Justin Fields, you got Joshua Dobbs, Jordan Addison, not Alexander Madison's like a rock or anything, but you have a much safer picks, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, and you throw Darnell Mooney into your parlay. You guys are sickos. I hope it hits for your sake, but that is terrible. That is just a terrible play. Darnell Mooney could easily have 0 yards tonight. Easily. It's possible. It is on the tables.
Yeah, probably right. We forgot about
See,
I hope
much
I'm
better
not. I
cat.
hope I'm not.
Forgot about one other 1 o'clock game, and that's Broncos Texans. And
Ooh, that'll be fun.
it will be fun. Broncos have the longest active win streak with 5 games right now. Jose, I know you
One
got
of the
some
better matchups.
picks for this too.
Yeah, I think this game is there's no need to spend too much time on it. I believe in Sean Payton. I can't do the whole Broncos country, let's ride. So I think the Texans are gonna make the playoffs. I think they've got a tough schedule. As I was looking at it today, it's a little bit harder than the Jaguars. But that being said, I think that they have what it is to be a playoff team and then get the shit kicked out of them in the first round. But I think they're good enough. So I'm going to take the Texans. I'm going to believe again. And by take the Texans, I mean by the points and probably teased.
I agree.
What's the spread there?
Three and
The
a
4?
half.
3.5?
Maybe 4. I think it's 3.5. Texans. It's in Houston, but I saw a video the other day. There's still, even though the Houstons are like electric and fun, they're still not really. They don't really get good home crowds. It's actually kind of shocking.
They probably don't trust them. That's actually good.
Maybe. Yeah, could be right.
Oh, so are you saying I need to go to the game to ensure that they win so my bet hits? Because I'll do it.
We're addicted to going to football games now.
Call me
I mean, I had a
be
great
right
time.
there on the
I had a
sidelines.
great time at Giants Patriots. It wasn't even like it was such an ugly
Glad someone did.
shit show, but when music came on, I was up, I was dancing. I'll have fun at any pro sports event.
I was glad
seriously, yeah.
I had Fireball for the interceptions.
I was doing the Tommy DeVito
Oh,
Selly.
yeah.
It was, dude, Giants fans love Tommy DeVito right now. It's actually really fun to watch. They're
a lot
just,
of Italian.
yeah, it's gonna
When you don't
be,
have much to root for, you grab onto anything you can get.
yeah. I mean, it'd be fun to have Tommy DeVito on my team. I mean, I already got 2 fun quarterbacks, so I don't
Don't
need
get greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoa, Ellis, don't fall into that Gardner Minshew slander. He is fun. He is a fun uncle.
Everyone's got a fun quarterback in here besides Brandon, really.
We do. He's on the practice squad. Willie Cunningham. Screw it. Rubber Wildcat. I don't care.
I was just say if you
He's better
use
than
them though.
Zappy and Mac.
Yeah. All right. Let's
We cut
just
Will
move
Greer
on.
too. I would
Yeah,
rather
that's
him.
Yeah. Let's do really, really quickly Bucks and Panthers. They just fired Frank. They just fired Frank.
why?
They fired Frank Reich. I don't think they get
Reich.
worse or better from that. I think Bucks are still in playoff contention for that shitty division, so I think they win. I think they cover.
Big Panthers fan. But
Oh, Brandon, you cut out. Oh, Brandon, you're frozen.
Vikings
I'm a
pick?
big Panthers fan.
Nope, he caught it.
Oh boy, there's a lot going on here. Am I coming in smooth, Ellis?
Yeah, you're smooth. You're a smooth operator.
All right. Well, I'll comment
Very
while
good.
this is all going on. The Bucks are bad. The Panthers are worse. At least with the Bucks, you have a few notable names on that team. Tampa by like 6, maybe. I don't know. It's the fucking toilet bowl. They both are terrible. Both
Colby
are
out there,
absolutely terrible.
just yell to him real quick. Just yo, Colby, Bucks minus 5.5 against the Panthers. What do you think?
He'll just say Bucks stink. I guarantee it. You want me to ask him?
I mean, yeah. Let's get his
I'll just ask him the
advice real
spread. I'll
quick.
just ask him the spread. Okay, hold
So-
on. This is a Colby.
The Bears just missed a field goal. It was that easy.
What?
Mhm.
Colby. Yeah. Do you think the Bucks can cover 5.5 against the Panthers?
Yes.
Wow, we have a Colby Stout yes there.
There we
All
go.
right.
Colby,
We're taking
Colby's
Bucks to the
wrong.
spread.
Colby's wrong.
Yeah.
Colby's wrong.
We'll see.
Baker loves to play at home. He loves to play at home. He's got a great record at home. He always performs at home. This game being in Tampa Bay, Bucks have something to play for. Panthers don't. I know it's the whole we fired our coach. We're going to play for our interim coach. Did you guys see who is going to be coaching that team after Frank Reich got fired?
The special
Nah.
teams coach.
Yeah,
Who's that?
I don't know.
I mean,
it's
what's
the special
the-
teams coach.
I'm not going to disrespect
Hey,
an
This isn't
interim
odd.
special teams coach because what's his
Harbaugh
name?
was
Rich
special
Bisaccia. Rich Bisaccia, the old when the Raiders fired Gruden, Rich had that dude. He was a special teams coach, and he took over for the interim head coach with the Raiders, and everybody loved him. And they won a couple games, I'm pretty sure, even after. Didn't they make playoffs actually?
Chris Tabor.
So,
was
so let
2
me
years
get
ago.
this straight.
2 years ago.
Let me
Yeah.
get this straight. You're making the argument for the Panthers potentially ripping off a playoff run right now?
No.
I hope so.
They're not winning
Yeah.
a single more game this season, Ellis.
No, you were
They're
just shitting.
done.
No, I'm just saying you were
They
shitting
got
on
two
a
more in
special.
them.
You were just shitting on a special teams coach.
No, it's the concept. A special team coach is going to step up and coach the team. You think he's coming up being like, wow, let's rack up wins? No,
No,
he's like,
because
I'm going to have a fun time.
he's
I
coaching the
can't do
Panthers.
anything to mess this up.
Yeah.
And then there's 3 key players here. There's 3 key players. Go quarterback, running back, wide receiver. Because this is the same exact team playing each other in different colors. Quarterback, which one would you take?
I'd take
Baker.
Baker.
Baker, yeah.
Wide receiver, we're gonna go Mike Evans versus Adam Thielen. Who do you have?
Ooh,
Mike Evans. Mike
yeah.
Evans. Mike Evans is still crushing it right now. They're just Adam
They
Thielen's
force
the
feed Adam
only.
And then
Thielen,
what?
but
Yeah, he's
running back?
good. Don't get me wrong, but
so you got Rashad White and Miles Sanders. I mean, can I just neither?
Miles Sanders
no
still hurt, isn't he?
Rashad White's all right.
Rashad
White.
Yeah, Miles
also
Rashad
Sanders
White's
is
all right.
terrible without the Phillies. So
He's all right. He's all right in the passing game too.
Are
Miles
either of
Sanders.
them playing though? I thought they're injured.
Well, all I know is Chuba Hubbard's on
Rashad
IR.
White played yesterday. Did he get hurt in that game?
Oh no, he was questionable going in, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's
Guys,
what it was.
guys, look at me. Look at me.
Why are we
look at me.
talking about the Panthers this much?
Look at me.
Yeah.
Bucks 5.5. Put it in. Put the phone down. Don't think about it. It's a winner.
I
agree.
think everyone's in agreement there.
Yeah.
No, Brandon's all right, okay.
No, yeah, but no. Panthers
Okay.
suck. I just am
All
a
right.
Panthers fan with the whole, tankathon going on currently.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the last. Well, there's 2 more 420 5 games or 4 o'clock games, but I want to save the best one for last. So let's just quickly go over Browns at Rams. The Rams are -4.5. I didn't get much of the Browns game yesterday, but didn't someone get absolutely crushed or
It was PJ
cracked?
or no, it was DTR, wasn't it?
Was it
Yeah, it was DTR.
DTR?
Yeah,
I low key
yep.
like PJ Walker better. Why?
Dude, they just have three quarterbacks that can't get the job done. That's exactly what it is. They have not won any games due to quarterback play. None. Their defense is just that good. Miles Garrett is just that
Holy
good.
goddamn! Oh, whoa, hold on. Sorry. Breaking news. Breaking news. Jordan Addison just made the most insane catch I've ever seen. There's no audience count. Oh my god! I think that was a catch.
Oh,
Oh my
Son of a
god!
bitch. We got to get rolling here,
Yeah.
fellas. I just missed that.
yeah, we're good. We got
Down goes
Where's my
Doc Dobbs.
FanDuel?
we don't have to talk about Bengals Jaguars. We can quickly talk about Chiefs Packers. I'm
Jack spread
I'll probably just stay away from
there.
Rams
Yeah.
Browns. Rams Browns. I'm probably just gonna stay away from, honestly. The Browns defense could win them this game, but Stafford could just throw the ball all over to Cooper Puka. I just said both of their names like
Yeah, we
together.
like it. It'll stick.
No
Who
shoulder
has
surgery
who's
for
home?
Miles Garrett.
Where's that game?
Oh, that's right. It's at LA.
I don't know if he's playing or not, but just know he's not. Doesn't need surgery. I guess he should probably just say
He's-
screw it and get surgery. It's gonna help him
Apparently
long
Miles
term,
Garrett's day to day or something. That's what they're calling it. I don't know.
He what?
Yeah. I saw something today that they're calling the Miles
Miles
Garrett
Garrett's day-to-day?
injury day to day. He walked out in a shoulder sling or whatever I heard, but I saw
I'm off this game.
I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
staying away too. But all right. Let's go Eagles Niners. All I'm gonna say before I let Jose take the floor is I am incredibly shocked that this is not a primetime game. Why is this a 4 o'clock game?
There's only one thing that's more screwed up than that, and it's that the Niners are favorites.
It's at home. Are hopefully they're hopefully gonna have Brock Purdy the entire game. They got all their guys healthy. Yeah. And if Brock Purdy did get hurt, Sam Darnold's better than the options they had last year in that game. But the Eagles also were rolling in that playoff game last year. Sorry, that's the only. I don't want to make it seem like I'm rooting for the Niners. I think the Eagles are gonna win. I think that's the only argument that like you could bring up for the Niners.
I'm just gonna let Jose talk for me. I got my photo here. I'm an honorary Eagles fan
No,
moving
so
forward. So
listen,
Oh, this is in Lincoln?
this is home.
I thought
This
this
is
was
in
at
Philly.
San Francisco.
No.
All right,
So
that
we're going through the
changes a
gauntlet.
little bit for me, yeah.
We're going through the gauntlet right now. If we're gonna drop a game, we're most likely gonna drop a game to Dallas, honestly, if I'm being completely transparent here. We beat San Francisco last year, and
Damn.
all 49ers fans have done is cry, 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 cry. And we don't forget. So we're looking forward for this game. We've had this
Even
one marked
Deebo
down on the
Samuel
calendar.
has.
yeah,
And that's gonna be a big part. I can't wait till we shut down Debo. That moron crybaby. Really good at football, though. He's like really, really fucking good at football. I'll take him any day of the week, though. Like I can lock up Debo. Trash. Really good at football. So I think it's gonna be a fun game. I think that the Eagles being underdogs there really has to do with the fact that Lane Johnson is really fucking good at football.
That's what I wanted to ask next.
So if he's not playing, that's a big problem. We also had
No, that's just what I
Yeah,
wanted
so
to ask next is if Lane Johnson was still going to be like injured or not.
I haven't heard anything yet. No, that was a good thing. Because that usually means that they just play and then they don't tell us. But there you go, Justin. Yeah, I think that if Lane plays, the line shifts immediately. I hope no other injuries develop because people keep dropping on our line. But other than that, I think it's we didn't play our best game against the Bills, but we still won the game, and that seems to be the theme here. I think that this isn't a game we're going to take lightly because I think it's a matchup that we think we're going to see again, and it'll mean something. So We're gonna play hard, and we'll probably find a way to win. And at this point, if the Eagles are down at halftime, I will be live betting the Eagles. I think it's a smart play, personally, but at this point, I did it the past 2 weeks, and it's worked both times. So I just have to keep doing it.
Do you think that
Makes
you guys
sense.
are like grinding out these wins in like a sustainable way, or do you think you're squeaking out and
No, I think what's
saying?
happening a lot in our games. Yes, I do understand what you're saying. Is it a situation where it's like, oh, the ball could bounce the other way and games go differently? The drop against the Chiefs, everyone's like, oh, he catches it, the Eagles lose, the Eagles lose. There was still a minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, and the Eagles had 3 timeouts. Okay,
Mhm.
relax. We still could have gone down the field too, and all we needed was a field goal. That's number one. Number two, uh we're playing, it's not that we're squeaking out with wins because we never lose we never blow a lead or anything like that. It's games where we come out flat, or we come out in the first half and we don't perform, or we just hold our ground. And what has been the difference maker for us is the adjustments that we make during the second half. At halftime, we make the adjustments necessary to the team that we're playing and come out and bowl out in the second half, which I guess equates to um, big plays during big moments, and that's what the Eagles do.
Mhm. I feel like you guys kind of like build.
Like we've now become we went from being the bottom of our division, to when Jalen Hurts threw that ball. A part of me was like, "That's a catch. He's gonna catch it." Before even Zachy, boy, I love you so much. Before he went up for that ball, we're turning into one of those teams now. We have faith in our team to come up in the big moments. You're scared to give us the ball back with a minute and 20 seconds, and that wasn't the case 5 years ago.
I agree.
Mhm. I feel you guys build throughout the game. So I don't know if I'm a little nervous come like playoff time, like end of the year stuff, if like someone gets out early on you. But aside
We
from
were
that,
down
like you guys seem
17-10
like a
back
pretty
to back weeks, came
easy
back and won.
favorite.
Tell him. Tell him.
Right.
Dude's been a
It's
hater
about
all day. Tell him.
no.
I
I think the
Tell
Eagles are Super Bowl
Against
favorites
two
right
of the
now.
best teams in the
I'm
league,
trying
not
to
like the Chiefs
find
that do it against the Raiders. We did it against teams that we'll see later.
I'm trying to find the weakness. No, you guys have really good wins so far this year. I'm trying to find like
I
what
mean, it's
happens end
hard
of the
to have bad
season to
wins when
not
you
do
got 10 of them.
that. I wouldn't know what that's like. Been a
Oh,
couple of
also,
years since we've
also,
been
uh, also want to dedicate some time here. Quick shout out to Stephon Diggs for being an absolute fucking bozo. Fly Eagles fly. I hope you keep doing that. I hope you see that in your sleep. Fucking loser. Have your brother tweet out for you again.
I
nice.
hate Josh Allen and I also hate Bills Mafia. Would like to add that in there. So go Eagles.
No, you're making
I love
powerful
Bills Mafia.
enemies.
I love Bills Mafia. I love Bills
Swifties,
Mafia. You guys are
Bills
awesome. But
Mafia.
you're Stephon Diggs.
What?
You should go hang out with Michael Parson, Diva Queens.
Did you just question me, Brandon, on Bills Mafia?
No, are you nervous about the Swifties and like Bills Mafia forming an alliance? Because those are like two powerful groups you have for enemies
Yeah,
now.
it's just going to be a
And
bigger
Jordan.
circus.
And
Bigger
Jordan.
circus if they do, because they're all clowns in their own unique way. That's just how it goes.
All right. Let's go to Chiefs Packers. It's in Lambeau. Packers just smoked the Lions. I don't know what to do here. Chiefs, it's clear that the wide receivers haven't really been performing well for Mahomes. They didn't play this weekend, right? Was this their bye week?
The Chiefs played.
The Chiefs played
Rasheed
the
Rice had
Raiders.
his first.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Chiefs were
Yep.
down to the Raiders 14-0 and then came back, and I think they won 31-17. Am I correct?
Ah, that's right. Yep.
I
Okay.
think so.
God, I'm
Rasheed
so
had
good.
100 yards. First wide receiver for the Chiefs to have 100 receiving yards this year.
Who did?
Yeah, I doubled. I gotta say,
Rasheed
Rice.
Rice.
Crazy stat, by the way.
Yeah, that actually is. All right. Well,
Only 100-yard receivers on Kittle or Kelsey.
I'm just gonna go Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. Their defense is good enough, I think, they're better than the Lions. I think they'll actually get to Jordan Love, not make him look like a really good quarterback.
What's that spread?
6.5. Yeah.
I might only be putting them in parlays for money line.
Yeah, probably same.
6.5 is
But
just enough for like Packers could lose by 5.
They could. Yeah, they could. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they kept it close. But yeah, if I had to lean one, I'm just all these games. If I had to lean one way or the other with a spread, yeah, I'd go Chiefs.
I wouldn't touch this game with a 4-inch pole, and but
Yeah.
if I had to, I would go Packers with the points because it's a hold your nose, close your eyes type of game. The Chiefs don't cover the spread. They'll win the game, but they don't cover the spread. I've battled this so many times with the Chiefs. You think they can cover it? It looks so easy, and then they let you down, and you get back on the next week because there's no way. But they just don't do it. I really don't think the Chiefs are a good team. Um, People may accuse me of having bias because the whole Eagles situation, but you'll see. Mahomes is
Is
incredible.
this like a
Mahomes is incredible. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks I've ever seen play football.
is this like a thread the needle, like take like Packers +10, Chiefs money line, and is that
You're a
the ending we're
sicko.
seeing
Don't
here?
even ask that question. You're a
Hey,
sicko.
those come playoff times are fun to hit. Let me just say,
Ugh,
No. It's
needle
thoughts. It's
threading is
no, no,
good.
no, no. No. It's thoughts like that that tickle my brain. I like that. That's not a bad idea, Brandon. I might do that.
Needle threading is an art. When it works, it's fun.
jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. That's not a
So
bad play. I'm thinking about that more. That's a great play.
Hey,
Put that on my card.
let's go, Jose.
all right. I'm still riding with the Chiefs. Ready for the final game?
Yep.
Yeah. Bengals, Jaguars. Where's it at?
Wait, I did a
Who
Jacksonville.
drum roll
cares?
for that.
Jacksonville.
I'm
That's
going.
terrible.
I'm going
Jacksonville.
Jaguars. Yeah. This
Is it
sorry,
an
Jake
eight and a
Browning.
half spread?
7.5.
7.5. I might be Bengals points. Probably not. No.
My thing is, what
Close.
way do they make it close? I don't know.
It's no, no. Listen, you gotta acknowledge that, Brandon. I'm very proud of what you just did. It came out, and then you were like, "That sounds dumb," and you took it right back. Sometimes you just need to say the take out loud to realize what you just said, and you're like, "That's an insane
Nope.
statement." What's
I
because you
spoke
put
it. I spoke it, and I
no, it's
tasted it in
sometimes
my
you
mouth
just
a little
know.
bit, and no, I can't have it.
Yeah, it was kind of like when we went to the Giants
Yeah, I
game, and
might.
I told
This
you
is a
that the play was the
team
Patriots.
under.
I told them to
Ugh.
take the Patriots, and then we hit the cross Bronx, and I felt Tommy DeVito. He paid me a visit while I was on the bridge, and he said Giants money line, and I listened.
I wish we could have found a book to bet Bailey Zappi 2.5 completions. We would have made so much money.
Yeah, that's true.
I said that shit in the parking lot. Now I knew we were going. It was going to be a bad day.
Zappy time.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go Jaguars here, and the reason I'm gonna go Jaguars here is because there's no way that locker room is gonna get like the Bengals locker room is gonna get up for this game. There's nothing to play for. You don't even have a quarterback. Like everyone's playing for their own, whatever window. Like this season's punted. No one wants to get hurt. Everyone's coming back. You're playing for the Super Bowl next year. That's the mentality. You're just, I guess, not trying to get embarrassed because they get paid too. But the Jaguars need to win as many games as they can because they are competing against the Texans, who I'm very high on. So 7.5 may seem like a lot of points. I think Vegas is begging you to take the Bengals with 7.5. Give me the Jaguars.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
Bengals are looking rough.
All right. Yeah, so we ran through all the games real quick, gave some good predictions that'll probably end up being ice cold. Have you guys been
I
also
think we went
hearing
100%.
do you guys hear whenever I get a text message?
No.
Oh,
No,
No,
all right. I don't
no.
know if all
Also,
right.
I want it for the record. I don't even care if this doesn't make it. I want it on the record that on Sunday I told Ellis, what if I just win all my bets today? And then I did.
We do say that to each other every
Peter.
Sunday. I
I
will
also
say
want it on the record. I also want it on the record. I say that every single Saturday and Sunday.
but we finally did it, baby.
I'm
Yeah.
about to
Yeah,
hit a
and that's
huge
all.
on
Listen,
this
that's
Stouty,
all that
I know
matters. That's
I
all.
know
If someone asks you, like,
Stouty
"Oh,
Stouty
Ellis,
won his
let me ask you a
bets
question.
yesterday. I don't
Yes,
Fact or
sir.
fiction?
What's up?
Fact or fiction? I said I was going undefeated on Sunday. I was winning all
Oh
my
yeah.
bets on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
you did.
fact. Fact, you did.
Did
17
I
straight legs yesterday on over.
There we go. End of
Yeah.
sentence. End of
17
sentence. End of
straight
sentence.
legs.
I don't think
What
I didn't hit all my bets, but I know I came out profitable. I know Brandon did not come out profitable, but he
I
did.
gave out a lot
I
of
like
winners.
sense.
I didn't put in a lot of winners.
He
His
said
bets are as good as his connection.
he said
Actually,
that he could have
Brando,
made that.
Brando,
He could
Brandon
have
didn't
made that.
just give out winners. Hold on.
Oh yeah. We got to talk about this.
Brandon didn't
Brandon.
just give out winners. Brandon also steered me away from his kickers over because I was going to take his kickers over Thibodeau sack. And Brandon said, no, he's fucking ass. And he was right. He was right. You know, sometimes listen.
Do I know my
I
team or
think
what?
it's a common theme. I hope you guys realize it. That's what I'm saying. I hope you guys are paying attention to what I'm doing because when your friends try to help you, you have to, okay? And it's that easy to make money.
Ellis, we got to set up this video here.
Yeah, so I
Before
was
we
gonna
go.
say the only dub that Brandon had over the weekend was that he could have made that game winner.
Did we try to
that
block it too? Did we try to block it too? Like we have someone hold it and then like someone comes off an angle and
It's
tries
like
to
it's like
block it on
it's
him?
like an entire
You just-
snap, people coming off the edge, diving and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'd
You
like to
just
see what we can
Charlie
do for kicks here because
Brown it
my
and
hot
pull it
take is
out.
kickers ruin football sometimes. Just because your team can play their asses off and then you go out there and some dude that weighs 175.9 ruins the game for you.
counter argument. The kicker is the only thing that saved my game for me.
Well, right, but also at the same time,
That is
imagine it
true.
being the other way around. Imagine
I
getting into
couldn't.
field
My
goal
kicker's
position
not
and
bad.
but
Just don't be bad.
hypothetical, imagine going down there and having your game on the line, and it's some dude who's played 2 snaps all game.
It's
Oh, you
Chad
mean Cam.
Ryland.
It's funny that we're having this conversation now too, because yesterday when watching the Ravens Chargers game, my girlfriend was watching too, and she watched Justin Tucker miss that kick, and he's sitting on the bench, and she goes, "He does not look like a football player."
Yeah, they have one job, and 90% of the time they blow it when they're needed. That's all I'm gonna say. Send me out there. I'm gonna stretch well. Brandon's gonna stretch well. Ellis is gonna stretch well, and one of us is
What do
legging
you
a 40
say?
yarder.
Yeah,
40
but
yarder. I'm
what
stretching.
about the other side though? The same way you could ruin a game, like you can't say that Jake Elliott didn't ruin the game for Bills because they lost. The game got tied to them on a field goal. He made the game for Eagles fans. He kicked a 60-yard bomb in the rain and wind and cashed it.
When they
That's
make it, they're amazing.
insane.
When they make it, they're amazing. But they
Yeah,
should
but
always
again-
make it.
But that's the thing. You got it. You
From
gotta
35,
take the
yes.
highs with the low.
You're right,
You
right.
can't get the 60-yard wind rain kick if you're not gonna take him at his 37-yard field goal, Mr. Extra Point miss that cost you the game down the line. It's the same way I love Jake Elliott and I put him on a pedestal and I would do anything for him, anything at all. If he was on the other side of this, I would be calling to put him in the town center in a hole so that fans can throw rocks at him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm okay with it because it's not biased. There's not a biased take. If you're bad, you're gonna hear it from me. Okay, coach is gonna tell you. But if you're good, you're my best friend. Come to dinner.
You know what we got to do here, Ellis. I'll help you with any graphic you need. So we're gonna post something on Rent Free about this kicking battle we're about to have. But we gotta come up what we think logical betting odds would be, and post them and just see what would your picks be. Throw some parlays. Listen, if someone like takes like Brandon from 45 yards and he throws it, I will personally send them the money.
Fine.
I'm
Okay,
coming on
guys.
the other side.
In transparency here, I played soccer my whole life.
So
I have no clue
I
where
took
on
you
my
in- I
foot
took
to
you in
even
work
connect
close.
with the ball.
I know you're not supposed to toe the bitch. I'm gonna try to angle it a little bit and see what happens.
I think I'm gonna go.
I mean,
full
from
toe
35,
ball.
you can maybe tell.
Well, I'm gonna. You guys think I'm joking? Tomorrow, I'm literally going up to the football field and I'm gonna spin the ball and kick it in practice. See what I got in me. I'm not telling nobody what I got coming.
Dude,
I think
my
I
field
can
goal.
do.
Oh, go ahead, Jose.
I think I could do 40, maybe 45. I could do it, man. Like easily. I could do 50.
I think I
No, I
got
can't.
30.
I
I
can't
think I
go.
got 30.
I'll tell you what though. If I kick 40 and it's clean, that tape is getting sent to every NFL team.
Yeah. Yep.
Look, listen, you guys don't
Hey, yo,
understand. I'm
check me
ready,
out.
okay?
I'm practicing
I'm
form
ready.
right now.
Okay,
No one can
do
see it
you
yet.
guys have shoes?
Okay, you're
Do
showing
you
your
guys-
leg.
Okay. Are you
If I
guys ready?
flip it, can you see my foot? No, you can't.
Oh,
All right.
nah,
Well,
it's
I'm
chilling.
practicing form.
Dude, if I tried being like a kicker, the second that ball crosses the 50, my heart would just start beating and I'd be like, "Oh God,
Uh-oh.
let's get some
Sure.
let's get a touchdown here. Let's get a score. I do not want to go
Yeah.
out there."
Listen, can we like
All
throw
right,
shit
boys,
at
we
each
gotta
other
get
too,
going.
like
Josh
as we're
stopped
getting
okay.
onto the field?
We got 3 minutes.
What?
Wait, what'd you say though, Brandon?
Josh Dobbs just threw a pick.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
brutal.
All right, but yeah, one of these
Let's try to make
I
it
don't know
seem as
when
much
it'll
of like a
happen.
kicking energy as we can. Let's bring a speaker. Let's get some fan noise on in the background, and let's have someone rush it. Let's just have someone rush it. We're going. Let's make this as realistic as possible.
Who
I
do we
want to see
get
the look
to,
on our fans' pages when I smack a 40-yarder
let's
right in their
get
faces after all
let's
these
get
claims.
let's get Gunga, Joe Beck, Marty,
Oh,
Trevor,
dude, let's get a whole
Batty.
line. Yeah, let's get a whole line. I will absolutely smack one from deep.
Or
I
off
don't.
the back
I'll
of
just
Joe
say
Beck's
now. I
head.
don't
We'll
even think
see.
I could make it from 20.
No, I'm being serious. We're bringing a speaker,
Yeah,
and I'm just
no.
gonna Google fan noise or YouTube it, and it's gonna be loud. We
We're gonna
might
make
dual
this.
speaker this.
And it's
Yeah.
gonna be loud.
We're gonna make this video happen
The
for
stadium is
sure.
going to be
I'm gonna
rocking.
be a drippy kicker though. I'm gonna be pulling up drippy. You just know it.
Let's go. I love
Love
that.
it.
Hell yeah. Well, on that note, that wraps up the 4th episode. I'm excited to make this video.
Oh yeah, I'm cheesing.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Jose, Brandon, Stout, thank you for joining as always.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right.
Brandon's
sir.
still delusional.
Cowboys spread.